Hello, non-binary boys and girls, and welcome back to the Imogen Cross YouTube channel. Today we're doing a highly anticipated video, which is a makeup tutorial. Everyone wants to be me, everyone wants to look like me. I get it. It just is a little bit tiring. I love my fans and I would do anything for you guys. So here we are. I'm just gonna start by wiping off the past week's makeup. I don't really wash my face or any of my makeup brushes. So we're kind of just jumping right in. Now I will warn you guys, I am a brick. I recently posted on the trans passing subreddit, just kind of trying to see, you know, am I clocky, am I bricky? Let me know what y'all think. And the consensus was, yeah. Pick 2, your face looks a little masculine. Specifically brow area and lower face. I think I see a little facial hair shadow on your upper lip, and your nose is maybe a little long and fleshy at the bottom. I don't know what exactly, but if I cover it up with my finger, then you look significantly less masculine. Sorry, hope this doesn't come off too harsh. Yes, you have a very clocky vibe, but that is mostly because of the piercings, hair color, and clothing choices, not because of your body or face passing. Cis girls don't really wear that outfit. I don't know if it was you, but I saw a Walmart employee that looked just like you. Super pretty, kind of clocky because of the height. Oh my god, this one's from a fan. Hey, I follow you on TikTok. I do think you are a little clocky, but you're like really attractive. Thin upper lip maybe? So because I am a brick, don't take too much of what I'm saying to heart. You know, you probably will still look like a dirty, filthy man by the time you're done finishing my tutorial. I do start with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Primer. I like the kind of sticky one I think Wet n Wild makes, but I don't have that right now. So what I'm using is the very end of this right now. Listen, my TikTok money didn't go through yet, so we're working with what we have. Now, to conceal my horrendous 5 o'clock shadow, I do go in with this e.l.f. color corrector. I kind of put that on my upper lip and kind of around, you know, my jawline, anywhere where like my 5 o'clock shadow really just like comes through. Now I'm starting to look like a girl. I'm gonna spray my beauty blender with a little bit of setting spray just to kind of wet it. And then I'm gonna go in and kind of blend this all out. Now we're getting somewhere. I then am gonna go in with kind of an orange eyeshadow to set that. And I'm just gonna use the beauty blender again, I don't know. This is the Truly Madly Deeply palette by ColourPop. I love this palette. You can tell we're missing some shades. She's well loved and for good reason. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Huda Beauty foundation. It's super high coverage. My favorite boyfriend got this for me, so it is a bit pricier, but I will typically, if I don't have a boyfriend, use the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. That also is super high coverage for a really good price. I'm just gonna do a couple little pumps onto this nasty, dirty ass brush here. I'm gonna just start putting it around my face and especially my upper lip. I'm just gonna start blending that out, really covering everything. And I'm also gonna blend that down into the neck. So now it's time to contour. I use this Basquiat Urban Decay palette. I don't know if this was a collab or something. You can tell I really like it though. I got this from someone who I will never fuck with again. And you know what? That's the beauty of sisterhood. And I'm just gonna go like pretty high up. I'm gonna watch y'all see what I do. I kind of put it right about here, which I guess is where my natural, a little bit under where my natural cheekbone already is. Blend that up towards the hairline and also down towards my clocky jaw, my clocky ass man jaw. I'm just gonna blend that down here as well to kind of soften that up. There we go. I can feel my balls shrinking already. And I'm gonna use a dirty ass blush brush now to go into this kind of purpley blush shade. And I'm gonna also put that pretty high up, like almost next to my eye, and kind of blend it down. Now y'all might wanna skip out on this next step because apparently I do have e-girl vibes, which is very clocky. But I like to put a little blush on my nose as well. Perfect. So this was all before we set with powder. And I kind of like to do that because I feel like it kind of sets itself. If that's not true, girl, whatever. Next up is gonna be powder. I use Wet n Wild, drugstore, girl, whatever, and a beauty blender. Same one as before. Same dirty, filthy one. I've never washed it. I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes, my clocky upper lip, my clocky chin, and my forehead, my big forehead. Anywhere where you're looking a little shiny, you kind of want to set that. Some people say you don't have to go too hard with that. I like powder though. And then you could just use another dirty brush to kind of just brush off any excess. I love doing faux freckles, and to do those, I always use my NYX eyeliner. I actually don't always use that, but that's what I've been using lately because I ran out of Freck XL, which is also like $40 from fucking Ulta, so it's really not worth it. But it is like a really cute, like it's a really nice product, and if I had the money, I probably would buy it, but I just, again, my TikTok money didn't come through yet, and I'm just gonna kind of go around the nose with this and kind of go like on the cheekbone and a little on the forehead and just kind of dot some more dots around. Beautiful, stunning, natural, you know, natural. That's what I live by. Gonna go back into my palette, use my finger on this like nude brown shade. It's called Made to Last. Just gonna rub that on my eyes a little bit. Gonna go in with a felt tip eyeliner, bitches. Listen the fuck up. Use a fucking felt tip eyeliner. None of that fucking pen and quill bullshit. Let me calm down. Follow the shape of your eye and draw a line out. And you can see they're not even. So we're gonna... My name's Imogen and I'm gonna handle it. There we go. That's looking much better. Now I'm gonna draw from not quite the tip, just a little bit before it. And I'm gonna connect it down to my eye. Period. And then I just trace like the rest of my eye with a thin little line. Perfect. Cutesy bootsy. You're gonna wanna take your eyelash curler. You know, mine is brand new. Curl those lashes, queen. Curl those lashes, okay? I typically will hit my vape in this time while I'm curling. And then I use Great Lash Maybelline. This is like the stripper lash. I love it. Rub it along, and I like to twist as I pull up. And then I go in on my bottom lashes too and just kind of give them a little 1-2. Now finally, you want to set it all. I use this e.l.f. setting spray. It's the sticky one, kind of turns me on a little bit. Live your James Charles fantasy. And you know what? Today, we're gonna put on some highlighter too. So this is what I use for highlighter. Y'all know about as much as me. I use my finger, inner corner of the eyes, tip of the nose, a little line going up the nose, and then my bigger finger just on my cheekbones. And there you go. Follow these tips, you know, let your hair down, queen, and you can be just as clocky as me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you think I'm a brick.